The next element of the essay I wanted to look at with you is the body paragraphs. And so, what I would like you to see with these body paragraph here begins out with a clear claim or topic sentence, whichever you're familiar with calling it. And that directly ties back to the thesis statement and matches the thesis statement. So here the student says, Odysseus is a hero because he exhibits his courage in tense, dangerous moments and his intelligence in crucial scenarios. So what I want you to see is, while it's not completely verbatim, it does match the thesis statement above. Odysseus is a hero because of his brave and cunning mannerisms. So this claim statement or topic sentence here needs to match the thesis statement above it. And then the student leads in to the quote rather than just dropping the quote on the reader, cold dropping it as it's sometimes referred to. His bravery is repeated consistently throughout the epic poem, but a notable example is when he encounters the monster Scylla. So here the student sets up for us what is about to happen and the quote that they're about to provide. And this is helpful for the reader to just give the quote context. The text reads, and then they provide their quote here. So good size quote. It's long enough that it actually does give understanding to the reader. It's not too brief. The reader's able to tell what's going on. And it is a direct quote from the text. It's not italics because that's summary. I would also like you to note the citation at the end here. It's Odyssey, which is in italics, the book number, and then the line numbers as well. So this type of citation needs to be at the end of each quote. That has to be there. So then the student says, forgetting the warning the enchantress Circe gave him, Odysseus puts on his breastplate and grabs 2 spears. So here, all of this is the summary of the quote that's being said. So they're giving that background information to the reader, explaining the quote. Then that's when they go into the analysis. Not once does Odysseus succumb to his fears or accept failure. He is determined, which is a claim that matches their claim, to do everything in his power to help those around him. His bravery, again, this matches their claim, coupled with his intelligence, makes Odysseus an almost unstoppable force. So here is when the student actually goes into the analysis. So what I want you to see is that the quote is explained first, then analyzed. It doesn't have to be long, but the connection is clearly made. Then they go into their second quote. An example of Odysseus's cunning nature is shown in his deception of the Cyclops. Again, we have this clear transition into the next quote, setting it up for the reader. And then we go into the quote itself. Again, nice size quote. Reader's able to see what's going on. Correct citation at the end. And again, we have summary. Directly after Polyphemus is blinded, he cries out in agony. So all of this is summary of the quote before the author goes into the analysis. This helps to show Odysseus' strong suit, his ability to be cunning. This matches directly back with the claim that's being made. He is extremely skilled compared to others in mental combat, and he's almost unmatched when he is in a life or death situation that require quick thinking. In the rare occasions where he does need assistance, the intervention from the gods keeps him safe on his quest to get home. So I want you to see that the author here is making that clear connection back to the claim or topic sentence, that he's brave and in dangerous moments he shows intelligence. That's the analysis that really needs to be there to make sure you have all of the required elements. So I just want to quickly show you that this is how this is repeated throughout the essay. 3 claims, 3 paragraphs. So here's our clear topic lead-in. So we have the topic lead-in, and then the Odyssey. The quote setup here could be a little bit longer, but there is one there rather than just going right to the quote. And then we have, again, summary before we get to analysis. So summary of the text, and then we get into analysis. So you see that there's clear setup there, and this is repeated. All of the quotes have an introduction, All of the quotes have a clear citation. All of them have summary and then analysis. And this is what really needs to be in the body of your essay. You want to make sure that all of your quotes are thoroughly explained and then go into the analysis. And that just helps for the context of the paper for the reader. So hopefully that helps you to see that spelled out a little bit more for you.